Hello, my name is Owen Beane. I'm a piercer of 18 years and manager at Chameleon Tattoo, and I'm a geek. I'm a musician. I was raised in a musical family, and I was playing in a band with a dude that was here in the dark ages of piercing, which is like no regulations, and I didn't have a job, and I was not CVS material or like restaurant material. In my day and age, like hair dyeing was pretty sweet, and so I was very into that, and filling out applications never went well. It wasn't like, you know, do you want to be my apprentice? It was, do you want to take out my trash and scrub my tools for like $5 a day if I can afford to pay you? And I said, yeah, that's fine, whatever, dude. You know, like I'm gonna be here anyways. And even once the apprenticeship started, it still wasn't something that was at the core of my being that drew me to it. My passion is really working with people. It took me a while to realize that that's why I became so successful at it. I make people happy for a living, which is really, really special. And I am a teacher and a caregiver. I have a skill that I didn't know I had, which was ability to help people through a scary situation and end up with something they're really, really happy with, and they can trust me to take care of them. I would venture to say that passion for something is probably the most important goal in life possible, because otherwise you're just going to be figuring out what you're going to do to make money. And unfortunately, that's an ugly part of what we've become. There's no emphasis early in life on what do you want to be, not what do you want to do to make money. And passion, I think, drives you to be rather than to do. Ending up being able to plug myself into like the world of commerce, I think makes me pretty geeky. I'm eternally grateful to have ended up in this field because I don't have to change the way I look. I can be a really active musician and an artist and have the flexibility necessary. The art is, of course, the work itself, and it's a little bit different than tattooing. As a tattoo artist, you can't avoid self-expression because you're creating the artwork that they're going to wear. As a piercer, it's a little different because you can choose from a lot of pre-existing options and how to combine them and how to express yourself, but also it's important, in my opinion, to realize that the real art of it is not you, and the art is consistently making sure clients make informed decisions and helping them achieve what they want for art, rather than ever exerting like, well, this is what I think we should do, so this is what we're going to do. The art form of piercing is not self-expression, it's striving for perfect placement, perfect execution, perfect angle, you know, perpendicular to the tissue, which is so important. And the science, of course, is the science of healing and the science of learning about how the body works, because you have to. Over time, just from a wealth of experience, I'd be talking to people and they'd be like, wow, you really know a lot about this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I really do. That happened accidentally. But indeed, biology is important science for what we do as piercers and as tattoo artists. In the variable that is people's body and physiology, you have to learn how to arrive at consistently good results every single time. That's how the biology and the science of it actually influences the art of it. Because if you try to do something that works against the body, your art will look terrible in 2 to 4 weeks, you know. So indeed, science kind of over time like dictated my art. Allow yourself to try to find a way to really actually pursue your happiness. All of my decisions I've always ever made are informed by the messages from my heart. If you have the opportunity to live an individual life, you should do it. John Lennon was a geek, big time, we all know this. John Lennon said, life is what happens while you're making other plans, and I am totally on board with that, living proof.